Capricorn, welcome to your May General Tarot reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I've pre-shuffled the cards so we could get right into it. If you don't know your placements, I am leaving a link in the description below for your free natal chart, so you can find out what your besides, of course, you know your sun sign, you're here Capricorn, but for your ascendant and where your moon sign was when you were born, those are important too, because this is a general reading. This is a general reading, Cappy, and so not everything is going to resonate with you. Some months, you might do better with your moon sign or your ascendant. So by all means, check that out. I'm going to leave a couple of affirmations in the description for you below too, to go along with this reading. I've noticed that since I was sick, I read a little bit differently than I used to, and I like it better, actually. So we're going to actually start off with the center card, which is basically all the other cards go around it. All the other energies flow around it. And for you, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So the Nine of Cups is this barkeep at the end of a night, and all the cups are empty, which means, they had a good night, the cash register's full, and they're very content, and they've achieved what they wanted to. That was a good night. But for you, Cappy, in reverse, it's feelings of lack, not feeling satisfied, not accomplishing what you hope to, or accomplishing what you hope to, but not getting I don't want to say recognition, but not feeling like you accomplished anything. It's like, okay, I made the journey, now what? Big deal. It's not what I thought it would be. So this is your center reading, your center energy for the month of May. So let's see what this is all about. You have the void, the dark moon, the void and the dark moon. And as you can see, she's resting the void or the dark moon. A lot of people don't understand what the dark moon is, and they think it's the new moon. But the dark moon is when the moon is completely covered by the sun, and it only lasts really a minute, because the moon and the sun we're always in motion. So it really only lasts a minute, but she's completely dark, which means the sunlight is blocked out. So technically, she's in her glory during the dark moon. She doesn't need the light from the sun. So this is a time for introspection, for dream work, for deep inner emotions. In the dark moon, in certain spiritual practices, they don't do any work during the dark moon. They don't do any work at all when the sky is completely dark without a sliver of the moon. So this is your time. For May, it's a trigger month too. There's Mother's Day, there are birthdays, and we're coming up on Father's Day, Memorial Day. Whatever country you live in, whatever holiday shows up, these are all trigger days as well. You also have the discernment. So now you see the light is there. It's a waning moon. Yeah, it's a waxing moon. So it means the moon now, after the dark moon, you're going to go naturally into the new moon. And then the moon starts to reveal herself. The sun reveals the moon. So the discernment is going to be as you go through this darkness, or shadow side, let's say, shadow side. I mean, it's not a depressing time, but it's a time to go inward. And you may end up sad because of it, but you will be having the discernment. You'll be able to have the clarity of thought that you need to see. There will be some light shed on the things you need to pull out of you. There will be some lighting up the hidden things that you have inside that even you don't want to see sometimes. Things from the past, could be things about your character, whatever it might be. Message, heads up for you, Cappy, what you might need to be looking out for in the month. The central card, again, we're going with the central cards, is the coffin. And the coffin in the Lenormand deck, it's mourning, it's grief, it's something that you just can't let go of. And based with the anchor, it's something that's keeping you. It's like you're holding on to this mourning when the period of mourning is done. but you're still there for some reason. It's something you can't let go of. That anger is holding you back. And because you have the child with it, I would say this is obviously something very deep from childhood. So no wonder you've got the void, the dark moon. It's a time for you to work on this month, Cappy. You've got the discernment, but it's a time to bring this up. I'm so sorry. It's never an easy thing to deal with childhood stuff sometimes, you know. All of us, you know, we have happy times and we have sad times. It's just part of life. But some of us have had more sadness than others, so it's a hard time. But right in this row, dealing with the past, you've got this feeling here of dissatisfaction or something's missing. This center card, this Nine of Cups. And so it's in this same row with stuff you have to deal with from the past, and most likely childhood. This is actually the row for the past. And you're starting off with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, Ace of Swords aces are new beginnings. Anything in the tarot is new beginnings. And aces, of course, are air signs, like you hear the sword cutting through the air. And it's about clarity, cutting through the BS, cutting through letting go, cutting away what you don't need. And because it's supposed to be a new beginning, this is telling me instead of that clarity, see how it's all lit up? It's like there's some confusion, or there's some things are muddled, or at some point you couldn't see things quite, you couldn't see the answers that you were looking for. And that's a natural thing, especially, you know, when you're dealing with stuff from childhood. But this could also be a decision that you didn't make, that you should have made, or that you wish you had, and that is in line with diagonally with this feeling of not having satisfaction, this lack of satisfaction. So it's a choice you made to either do something, or the choice was not to do anything. You know, even when you don't do anything and you're a fence sitter, you're still making a choice because you're choosing not to act. So whatever it was, but you have another ace right in alignment. So you have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is a new beginning, but cups are emotions, right? The cup runneth over. Let's look at it that way. And so whatever it is, you were able to overcome this. You thought you healed from it, and you probably did. I mean, you heal from many things, right, Capricorn? But it's a new beginning, a new emotional relationship, a new emotional relationship with self or something from the past. It could be marriage. It could be new romance. It could even be, you know, a new working relationship. So it covers everything. I love these aces. And then you have the Eight of Cups. So whatever it was, you dealt with it, because the Eight of Cups is this person walking away into the darkness, leaving behind what they know, leaving behind what no longer serves them, just letting go, leaving it behind, and just moving on, light and free. And so this is telling me you did it. You were able to do it, Capricorn, when you found this, you took this new beginning and you were able to walk away. And this may be what you need to do again, is to bring this stuff up with this void, work on this. And this might be just one thing for this month that you need to work on, but you'll be able to, I feel like you're going to have the clarity because of this card, this discernment card. You're going to have that clarity to let it go. See, the clouds are lit up, so it's not cloudy, it's not foggy in your mind anymore. It's not, things are clear, you see? And so you've got to be in the void, though, to do so. You've got to take that personal time to do it. Okay, so moving on, we've got Queen of Cups energy now in your present, and in this dealing with this. Queen of Cups symbolize, I love her. She's more than likely for you a Cancerian. I mean, Cups is, again, water sign. You've got the Ace of Cups here, more cups. I love it. I love cups. I'm a Cancerian, so there we go. But the Queen of Cups is a reminder to have self-compassion, self-empathy, but to have empathy for others as well. It's like a balance. But you see, she's right in this row under this thing that you're mourning or that you're still grieving. this childhood thing. And if you look, the Queen of Cups, she's all about emotions, and sometimes they're raging, but these waves, big waves churn up stuff from the bottom. They drag things up from the deep. They drag up hidden things. So this is your call to use her energy. It's like you're the queen, Capricorn. You're the queen. And the beautiful thing, I love this too, because Cancer is like on the opposite side of the zodiac from you. So you've got a balance. You've got a yin and yang almost. And it's funny because I'm a Cancerian, but my rising sign is Capricorn. So I've lived with this my whole life. And it's actually a good balance. And so she's there to temper you, to remind you to not be harsh with yourself, Capricorn. She's reminding you there's self-care, and we can take bubble baths, and we can do our deep breathing in the morning and that kind of stuff. And then there's the self-care where we actually talk to ourselves and we love each other. We love ourselves. And that helps us to be softer and more gentle with others during this time. And especially when this stuff is churning up, these deep hidden emotions. Sometimes emotions come up that we don't want to face, that we don't want to remember. But we have to realize in that moment it's from our past. And though we may be experiencing those same feelings or fears, those moments, our adult self, she's reminding you to be your adult self when this stuff comes up. She's reminding you to love your inner child, your child right here. She's reminding you you're the adult. And so as you embrace this inner child, you have to talk yourself as the adult as if you're talking to a child. So, I call myself Little Jenny. That's what my mother always called me, my grandmother, because I am Little Jenny. My grandmother was also Jenny, so she was Big Jenny, and I was Little Jenny. So I take this on, and I talk to Little Jenny, and I hold her as if I were holding my own child, as if I were nurturing a child who was scared. And Capricorn, that's also self-care and self-love. And that's something that is definitely showing up in the cards that would be a wise thing for you to do. This is the time. And especially now in this row here, you've got the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords is about control and can even be warlike, but in reverse, even worse. Whatever this thing is that you're dealing with, and that I'm dealing with because it pertains to me, it resonates. But this King of Swords could be someone who is very abusive, someone who misused their power to control, someone who misused their power as an adult, or simply someone who wasn't there emotionally when you needed them to be there. But it's definitely, this card is about manipulation when he's like this. So whoever this was, that's, I would say, because they showed up in this row especially, and and the Queen of Cups showed up to counter this. She's just as powerful and just as strong, and she's all about love and compassion and nurture and caring. Cancer is the most psychic and most nurturing of all 12 signs. And so embrace that. You may even have a Cancerian friend. Embrace that. She's also intuitive. Remember that. Trust your intuition. Don't second guess yourself, Cappy. Don't overthink. I do that. I'm very guilty of overthinking. It's bad. You've got to just go with the first thing that comes to your mind, and that's your gut, and that's usually right. That's your intuition. And so she's reminding you of that too. This is a very, very important card for you. This is very important energy for you, Capricorn, for this month, for May. Queen of Cups, especially with Mother's Day. I have a friend who says if it's not one thing, it's your mother. Now, I love my mother, but my mother gave me a lot of, there are issues, especially mother-daughter stuff. It's like butting heads, loving each other, being there. There's a connection there that, yeah. Anyway, so we have that. Messages from your future self during this time. You who've already been through this, you have embrace your inner and outer beauty. So love yourself. See that you're beautiful. It doesn't matter what society thinks, or if your eyes are far apart or close together, or your nose is big or small, or your ears are droopy, it doesn't matter. You are beautiful. You are one of a kind. Embrace your inner and outer beauty. And the beautiful thing is that we talked about the opposites, but the balance, like Capricorn and Cancer, the yin and the yang, inner and outer. There you go, inner and outer. So, and we're talking about inner, and we're talking about the void, being in that quiet, dark place. You go inward. The sun is all about the outward beauty, I would say. And you also have make the choice that empowers you. So always choose empowerment, your strength. You're the adult, and choose your empower. Choose what makes you stronger. And let go of perfection, Capricorn. It's good enough, and so are you. And I feel like you've gotten these cards last month. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's embrace your inner and outer beauty or the other one about letting go of perfection, but it just seems like, or there were other earth signs that got it this month. I don't know, but this seems like a theme with my earth signs and you for some reason. So let go of perfection, whatever you're doing. You don't have to be perfect. You're perfect as you are. Every day we're growing. We're never the same. And it's good that we're not the same. It's good that we're not stagnant, because when we're stagnant, we die. All the things in nature that are stagnant are dead. Dead logs, stagnant water. Nothing grows. It's contaminated. So when we stop moving, when we stop growing, is when we die, pretty much. Whether it's a spiritual death, a physical death, an emotional death, whatever it is. Okay, moving on. I'm getting philosophical here. You have Knight of Pentacles in your future row here, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So you're doing the work. Knight of Pentacles, he plans and he goes forward. He's actually the only knight in the tarot who's actually not moving, but he's a deep thinker, and that, Cappy, we know that's you. But in reverse, it's almost like there's a stubbornness or a refusal to move forward. It's like the horse is saying, nope, I'm not going. No matter what you do, you try to jiggle those reins and yip, giddy up and all that stuff, and the horse is like, nope, not going. You can lead me to water, but you're not going to make me drink. So whatever it is, Cappy, let go of any stubbornness or resistance. Let's call it resistance to the changes. Resistance to... there are just some things we can't let go of. We can, but we don't. I still have things that belong to my mother that I haven't even been able to go through, and she's been gone 6 years. She was a Capricorn too. And in my mind, I'm not ready. Emotionally, I'm not. But I know in my mind, the stuff has to go. It's stagnant energy. And I haven't looked at it. It's just sitting in my closet. So it's actually blocking me. It's blocking me from certain things. And so it's like, what are those blocks, Cappy? And what is it that you're not letting go of? That's what we're working on. Somehow you're going to manage it. You're going to pull it off. You've got this Ace of Cups, new beginning. You've got the Fool, a new beginning. The Fool starts with the number 0. The Fool's journey is the whole beginning of the tarot card, of the whole tarot. And it ends with the World. So he has everything he needs in his little knapsack there, his rucksack, whatever you call it. He has his faithful friend, his dog. And the sun is shining on him. He's ready, and the sun, opposite of the void and the darkness, the dark moon, you've got the sunlight. Again, another balance, another yin-yang. And so it's telling me, Cappy, that you're going to do it. This is heading towards the end of May, going into June. And of course, it's fluid. It's fluidic, so this may be 2 months from now, but this is what's coming up for you. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune, it's in reverse, Cappy. Wheel of Fortune, of course, is a time of good luck. Think of the roulette wheel. There are all 4 elements there, right? The 4 elements and the signs. Okay, you've got Taurus and Leo there, another Earth sign, and you've got air, fire, and you've got anyway. So, but in reverse, this is a time when I would say this Fool, it might be a slower beginning because you're dealing with deep stuff. So things are beginning again, and you're starting, and you're full of vim and vigor. But for whatever reason, it might not take off. Things might not take off as quickly as you'd like. But also, this, when it's like this, in reverse, you have to realize the Wheel of Fortune, when we talk about it being on our side or not on our side, when it's in reverse, like the Wheel of Fortune, we have no control over that, where that wheel lands, where that little ball lands in the roulette wheel. We have no control over that. And so this is a call for you, a wake-up call, Cappy, to realize there are some things you cannot control. So it's like letting go. And you have here, all right, I don't want to forget about this. I want to include these animals. You have courage and you have surrender. So that's letting go of control. You have surrender. You have the otter, let go of control. There you go. There you go. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Let go of control. You're not in control. Let go of it. Try to let go, as hard as it is. And then you've got the courage, lion, to do so. The lion is the king of the jungle. You want to talk about courage? And if you need courage to go through this time, surround yourself with maroon. Maroon is the color frequency for courage. I wear maroon a lot when I have to do any sort of speaking, or when I have to go to the doctor, I wear maroon. So surround yourself with that, or even some maroon flowers, especially if you're in the southern hemisphere. You're in autumn now, you're in fall, so now's a fall color, is maroon. But I would definitely use that frequency to go forward. Now, look at this. Look at this, Cappy. Your central card, 9 of Cups in reverse. Your final outcome card for the month, you're going to pull it off, is the 9 of Cups, right side up. You did it. You did it. Right here, you did it. See? 9 of Cups in reverse, like that. Oops. Yeah. And there you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm looking at this backwards in the laptop, and so and I'm left-handed and dyslexic anyway. So there we go. Bear with me, please. So you did it. You're gonna pull it off, Cappy. You've got this new fool's journey. You're starting fresh, and you're going to feel whatever this is that you're working on or that you need to work on this month. You're going to feel better about it. You're going to do it. And look, the clarifier, the card that goes along with this, is the 3 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Swords, you think, but Jenny, how can that be good, that swords piercing my heart? Well, this is deep pain, deep sorrow, being hurt, heartache, right? But when it's like this, it's healing. The swords are falling out, and the heart is the blood's going there. It's healing. So it's all good. This is a beautiful thing, healing. And that's this whole thing about this childhood, the mourning and the anchor and holding on to whatever it is that's holding you, letting go. You're doing it. You're going to do it. I think it's beautiful. And then you've got the light bulb. You've got lucrative ideas, new income source, inspiration, entrepreneur, new job, creative work. So your creativity will be coming back, that stagnation that we talked about. You're not going to have to worry about it. You're going to have an aha moment if you haven't already. You're going to have more aha moments. And that also, goes with the Ace of Cups, an aha moment. It's like, oh, wait. It's like God or Source put the light and somebody turned the switch on, and there we go. You also have the turtle. I love turtles. Money comes slowly, but it's coming. You've got steady progress, moving. You might be moving for work, some of you, but things are going to all happen in good time, and you're in it for the long haul. It's long-term rewards. So this work is not just financial. This work that you're doing, whatever it is, we all carry them with us. We all carry stuff with us. This is going to help you and heal you, and it's going to have long-term effects. So this is a life-changing thing that you're doing this month, Cappy. I think it's a beautiful thing. And it's just some last things here. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. So during this time, of course, of hurt, lightning bolt. During this time, please be mindful of your words and control your anger. That's the one thing you should control, even though you're not in control. That's the one thing you have to control. You have, to me, you've got the sun and waves and beach, so either a vacation in July or something positive in July. It's not a negative. There aren't dark clouds or ominous clouds. So July, expect something good to happen, I would say. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted, so possibly in July. There we go. A sincere wish will be granted. And Cappy, tell me that you didn't get this last time. You've got the vase again, a secret admirer. Didn't you get secret admirer last month? There's something going on here, Cappy. I don't know, but I'd be flattered. I'd definitely be flattered about that secret admirer, that vase. It's an empty vase because the flowers aren't there. They can't send you flowers because it's a secret, but the vase is there. So there you go. So Capricorn, I think it's a beautiful reading. It's deep, it's soulful. It's actually quite intense for you, but you can do it, and it's something that is only going to benefit you and benefit everybody around you. It's going to benefit you if you're looking for a new relationship. It's going to increase your frequency to bring you someone even better than before. If you're in a relationship, it's only going to enhance your relationship and make things better. You've got the Ace of Cups. Money-wise, financial-wise, it just, everything is going to help you if you can deal with this. And messages from yourself. It's just, it's about letting go. You're perfect. Take care of yourself. Make the choice that empowers you. Embrace your inner and outer beauty. So, some of you might want to have a glow up, change your lipstick. Yeah, somebody else got this too. But I think it's very peaceful and healing. And this one has moved me the most so far. So Capricorn, I send you love and blessings and positivity for doing this. It's not easy. Dealing with inner child stuff is not, but you've got the Queen of Cups. Love yourself. Love that little person inside you. Time to help her or him grow up and do more work. Even every day, just think of yourself as a child. Remember yourself as a child, your favorite childhood photo, and just hug that little person. So as my mom always said, stay spiritual, and I'll see you next time. Let me see. Yes, and if you are interested in love and changing your frequencies and sacred reunions, I have a link to a blog post, and I'm working on a sacred reunion video very soon. I'll see you.